What if the world uses a relentless pace to keep us distracted, hoping we will never stop long enough to discover our true power or the identity God carefully crafted for us? We have become so conditioned to doing that we actually feel guilty or restless when we try to sit in silence. We struggle to simply listen to the God who created us, often feeling the need to fill the quiet with a laundry list of requests, ignoring the fact that He is already fully aware of what we need. True connection comes when we sit in meditation long enough to not just talk, but to hear an answer and truly know Him, God. Even attempts to speak to us through our dreams, but we are so weighed down by deadlines, work schedules, and school commitments that we miss His voice. If we don't recognize this subtle deception, we become easily controlled by the system, losing the ability to even consider the spiritual guidance being offered to us. How about we begin reevaluating our source of existence? We often believe that our striving and our checklists are the very source of our existence. Until life proves otherwise, we realize the emptiness of busyness when a loved one passes away, and we are left with the crushing realization that we chose unfinished work over the people who mattered most. To live as God intended, we must learn to appreciate the small things. Stop to smell the roses, feel the softness of the petals, and wonder at how God designed such delicate textures. Admire the vastness. Take time to look at the sky or the vibrant colors of a sunset. Embrace silence. Sit quietly and feel your oneness with your Creator, your Father. In that stillness, our complaints and fears revealed themselves as futile. We begin to see that our Father has already supplied all of our needs. Much of what we stay busy for is simply selfish wants fueled by a world built on competition. Even good work, noble causes, and humanitarian efforts can become a way to bury ourselves in activity rather than connection. See, there is a battle of two images. The Bible calls us to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. However, if our minds are crowded by the tasks of this world, how can we be healed or transformed into the image of Christ? While we are made in God's image and carry His Spirit within us, we also carry a flesh and blood image of this world that fights for power. We must be honest and ask, which part of me am I feeding? If God gives an instruction that seems impossible to the world, will we obey, or will we silence His voice to fit in? Consider the lesson of Peter. When Jesus walked on water, the disciples were terrified, but Peter, despite his nerves and the whispers of fear, desired to do what Jesus showed was possible. He obeyed the call, stepped out of the boat, and actually walked on water. However, when his focus shifted to the noise of the world, the boisterous wind and the crashing waves, he began to sink. Even then, Jesus did not let him drown. He reached out, pulled them up, and asked a question that remains a priceless piece of wisdom for us today. "Oh, you of little faith, why did you doubt?" See, it's good if we understand the ministry of reconciliation. Jesus came to bridge the gap between us and the Father, removing the middleman, so we could have a direct relationship. As 2 Corinthians 5:14-19 explains, Christ's love compels us because His death was for everyone. This means we should no longer live for our own selfish desires, but for Him in Christ. We are a new creation. The old life is gone, and a new one has begun. To reconcile literally means to call back into union, to restore to friendship after a period of conflict or distance. So, let's labor in deepening the relationship. Is the world still keeping you too busy to spend time with your friend and Father? We might attend church or start a godly business, but have we actually silenced the world enough to know Him? Or have we created modern gods that we value more than Him? In Matthew 7:12 21:23. Jesus gives a sobering warning. He explains that not everyone who calls him Lord will enter heaven, but only those who do the will of the Father. He describes people who did miracles and prophesied, yet he tells them, "I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice iniquity." In Hebrew, the word for iniquity is avon, which means bent, crooked, twisted. It describes a life that has warped away from the straight path of righteousness to suit its own personal desires. Now, let's take a moment to ponder. What if, as you move through your busy day, ask yourself, am I taking the time to build a stronger relationship with my Father? Or am I too busy seeking my own desires? Let's all hope that we will answer, I am.